What's up, everybody? Hey, before we get back into the video, we just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. The first one is a giveaway that we're going to be doing, but before we talk about that, just wanted to talk to you guys about just this video. One, we mentioned in the video, but it's very special to us because our first video in Europe was in Paris, and our last video was in France and Paris as well. So really cool, but there was a lot of time between us recording this footage and then us putting this footage out. That's my bad, but we recorded back in June of 2023, and you're seeing this video now in end of January, early February, so that's on me.
Yeah, the transition back to real life, I think hit us like a truck more than we were expecting it to.
Yeah.
And so we have just been trying to get back into reality, and it definitely took more of a toll on us than we initially thought it would.
Right.
And so because of that, there has been a lot of time elapsed between the filming of the video and when you guys are seeing the video, but
Oops.
that's our bad. Sorry.
Don't go to teaching. Don't go to teaching. It'll take all the mental energy and more that you have to give it. So don't go into teaching, and then your life won't be miserable.
Yeah, but just between jobs and family,
Yeah.
and trying to, hang out with people that we haven't seen in a year, just trying to assimilate back into the US. Yeah, so we are excited to show you guys this footage that we got and kind of bookend our Europe trip.
Yeah. So we're gonna be giving you guys a couple things. First one is a travel backpack, and it is currently wrapped right now, so I'm gonna put on the screen what it is on Amazon so that way you guys can see what it is. But it is right here. We wanted to leave it in this packaging so that way when we ship it to one of you, it's easier to ship.
So essentially this giveaway is going to be like some of our travel essentials that we literally couldn't travel without. But this backpack makes such a big difference. I think the biggest thing is that it unzips almost all the way, and you can kind of open it like a suitcase, but it's a backpack. So I hate just wearing regular backpacks when you're traveling, because if you put something at the bottom, the likelihood that I'm gonna remember it's there is not very high. I have no object permanence, so I need to be able to see everything. So this backpack opens up all the way, and that is why it is very important to us, and it's also a pretty decently sized backpack.
This is the one that I took all over Europe, and we were able to pack so much stuff into this. It fits under, if you're in Europe, then it fits under pretty much any seat. If you're in the United States, it's a little bit different because our airlines like to nickel and dime us for everything. So either way,
but on Southwest it works.
On Southwest it works great. But either way, this is the all-in-one backpack for traveling because it holds everything. It's big enough to hold everything, but it's small enough to fit in places that it doesn't look like it really would. So that's why we chose this one, because we have tested it and we love it. So this is thing number one that you're gonna be getting. What's the next one?
The next travel essential is a power bank. You will be getting 2 power banks, but these are just some of the most essential things, especially we've noticed when you're filming a lot, your phone dies. I scroll TikTok like it's my job. My phone always dies. And when it's cold places, your phone dies so much faster.
So much quicker.
And so, for example, when we were in Switzerland and we were skiing and snowboarding, these came in so handy because our phones were dying
so quick.
Literally in a couple of hours. And we weren't really even on them, just filming. And so power banks are an essential.
And it lasted me all day while I was filming. And it was, I'm not kidding, my battery would go from 100 to 30 in a matter of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So power banks are essential. So that's why we included them with this. And the last thing that you're gonna get is
compression packing cubes. I think these made the biggest difference for me because I have so much clothes that we are trying to bring back from Europe to the United States, and these made the biggest difference because if I tried to just pack everything, I would have had to leave probably about 1/4 to 1/3 of my clothes behind. But these, you just fill them the way that you would a regular packing cube, and then they zip all the way around. This saved a lot of my clothes on the way back, especially.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of the flights that we took while we were in Europe, we could only take a backpack, so that helped too, because then I just put all of my like underlayers into that, and they squeeze down really nice and tight, and it is just the perfect tack. They're also so good for organization. So when we were coming back, not only did we have to pack for like bringing everything back to the States with us, but we also had to pack to unpack and repack and unpack and repack over and over, which was a very annoying feat, but these made it a lot less annoying because I just put all of my tank tops in one, all of my shorts in one, all of my pants in another, you know, so I kind of knew which bag to go for, so I wasn't completely unpacking my suitcase just to have to repack it. So these are for sure an essential for us when we're traveling, and so we wanted to gift that to one of you.
Yeah. So we're going to be giving all of this stuff away to one of you as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. So we're in the 700s right now. We're getting close, and we just wanted to make one last final push to try to make that happen. So we're going to be giving away all of this stuff. All you got to do to enter is click the link in the description, and all it is, we just need to know your name and a way to contact you in case you win. One thing I do want to say is, as soon as we do get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving all this stuff away. So do us a favor, and if you're not already, subscribe. And if you are already, and even if you're not, like the video, leave a comment, get this out into the YouTube algorithm so everybody can see this. And the sooner we hit 1,000 subscribers, the sooner one of you gets all of this stuff, which we would really love to do. Because again, this is stuff that we've wholeheartedly believe in, that we've tested, we've tried, and we want to give it away to one of you guys. So anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. Let's go to Paris.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome.
Welcome back to the channel. We are Travel Unfiltered. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the community, be a part of what we do. We like to travel and show you what places look like in an unfiltered manner. So if that interests you, click subscribe and join us. We'd love to have you as a part of the community.
We flew into France.
Yeah, we're in France.
Woohoo! This is our last country before we head back to the States, which is kind of wild to think about. We definitely have lots of mixed emotions. There's definitely things we're excited to go back for, but there's also like so much sadness about leaving. But we flew into Paris yesterday, and then we took a train into Reims, which is in the Champagne region of France. Oh yeah, it's not Reims. I don't know how to say it.
Wrong.
I don't even want to try because I just feel like I'm going to offend somebody. And
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I tried. I'm sorry. That's all there is to it.
But we took a train, and we're in the Champagne region of France right now. If you know me and my family, we love ourselves a good champagne. Also, just a little bit of trivia knowledge in the future if you'd like it. Champagne can only come from this region of France. So anything else that you get from anywhere else, like that's made in other places, is actually technically a sparkling wine.
Yeah,
it's not champagne. So that's just a fun fact for you, which I think is really cool. The grapes have to be grown in this region in order for it to become a champagne. And they also can only use certain types of grapes. So it's very exclusive, I guess. And that's probably why champagne is a lot more expensive. But it's so good. You can absolutely 100% taste the difference between a champagne and a sparkling wine. Both are good, but champagnes just have an extra little like so that's what we're doing here. Yesterday we went and took a tour of Moulin, and it is so cool just to see the process of how they make champagne, and it's a long process. It can take years to make these different champagnes, and it was just super cool to see the process and learn about the process and see the caves that they are stored in because they have to be stored in a certain...
Sorry, you can keep going. Sorry, it's so hot here. They don't have AC. I'm always hot. We have our little fan running right here, and we're
dying a little bit.
Anyway, sorry. So if you see a towel, that's what it is. Me damping away my sweat.
Yeah, so it was really cool. We took a tour, and then we were able to do a tasting. And I just love champagne. But they had us do this smell test. I don't know if we got video of it, but they had us do this smell test to see the notes that were in the champagne. and I did not like most of the smells.
So you like 2 out of 3, but you like the
No,
champagne.
I liked 1 out of 3,
but you like the
But I
champagne.
like the champagne.
So.
Between mid-May and mid-August, we had a heat wave that delayed the development of the grapes. And just by the time when we thought it won't be possible to create a vintage, we finally were blessed with some rain, and that woke up the grapes. So they started to grow, and by end of August, when we started the picking, they were at perfect sanitary conditions.
So I'm like, I guess I just don't smell the champagne before I drink it, but those smell disgusting. Yeah, so we did that, and then today we are going to see the Cathedral of Notre Dame, and then we are going to visit some different champagne houses and do tastings there. I don't know exactly which ones we're gonna go see yet. I don't know if we've planned that far.
Yeah.
But we just want to stop in and just kind of try a bunch of different champagnes and just walk around, see the city. I was expecting Reims, I don't know how it's pronounced, to be more countryside. Like,
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be like Napa Valley, Tuscan countryside, that type of
La
vibe.
Rioja in Spain.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
But it's a lot more city, which
Yeah.
isn't a bad thing. It's just different
It's
than what I
different.
expected. But yeah, we're excited. And then tomorrow we head to Paris.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool because Paris is the first vlog that we ever uploaded on this channel. And it will be the last European place that we visit. So it's kind of cool, kind of poetic. It's kind of cool to see how we traveled at the beginning and how the videos were made to how we travel now and how the videos have improved so much. At least I think they've improved. And I think there's, at the point of filming this, there's 380 of you guys that agree. So that's fantastic. But it's a really cool way to end it. We did not, I don't know if we planned this or it just happened by chance, but it's really cool to start it with Paris and end it with Paris. So yeah, we're gonna get on the train to Paris tomorrow and then a couple more days in Europe before we head back to the States.
Kind of crazy. Actually, just if you're curious, the reason we actually picked Paris to leave from is because the flight that we're taking back is through Norse Airline.
Yes.
We haven't flown them, so I'm excited to give you guys a review when
Yes.
we're done. But the reason we picked them is because their premium economy was about the same price as everybody else's economy. And then we're flying just Southwest back home from
Yeah.
New York City. But basically, Norse flies from different hubs, and right now the hubs that they're flying to and from are London, Paris, and Oslo. And they fly into like New York, LA, but there's only certain flight patterns that they do.
Yeah.
And so
So
the
it's
flight
still
pattern that
pretty-
we needed was to New York City, and it flew from Paris. So we were like, well, we wanted to go to Paris anyways. We wanted to put that on our itinerary, so let's just end there, and then we can fly home. So that's actually why we did it, and I'm excited to let you guys know what we think about Norse, because it'll be interesting to see like if premium economy actually makes a difference. Because when we flew here, we flew Comfort Plus, but it's probably the same as economy. We were sitting there like a
Yeah.
little tuna can, like
Like it wasn't good.
yeah.
So
But-
we'll see. That's gonna be cool. Excited for Paris and
Come with us to try all of the champagne.
So our last day in Reims, we are trying champagne.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a little champagne tasting tour, just quick. But we are starting at Boo. There's a little sign over here. It's just the hours and stuff, but you'll see that there's probably cooler stuff inside.
Yeah.
And you'll see us taste champagnes.
Mm-hmm. Gotta soak up the last couple hours in Reims. So.
Wrongs. Good morning.
Sup?
We are in Paris. We got to Paris yesterday. We took the train and it was a really short ride, but the train didn't make any sense.
It was hectic.
Well, okay. First of all, we were in car 15 on the train, but there was only 9 cars, like, in total on the train. So you're like, where the hell is 15?
Mm-hmm.
So we went all the way to the end to get to car 15. We got on. It was car 11. I was like, this does not make sense. So then Neil and my dad went to the other carts with some of the luggage.
We had to push all our luggage through like the first class, which if you've ever done that, that's so embarrassing. Like it's already like getting on the wrong cart is already embarrassing, but having to go through other full carts to get to yours, that's just another layer. That sucked.
Yeah.
That sucked.
And then me and my mom, once they texted us that they found 15, just kind of left our luggage wherever there was space and walked through by ourselves because it was too hot. It was so hot. I don't know why people in Europe just don't believe in air conditioning or what the heck, but
Yeah.
I can't. It's too hot. That's also something to note if you're planning to travel Europe in the summer. This is our first like summer Europe trip.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure or try your best to make sure that your hotel or whatever has AC, because this no AC stuff is for the birds. It's too hot. And then after that, we came back to the hotel and then we went back out to walk to go see the Sacré-Cœur, which was beautiful.
Super
it was a
cool.
huge place. But also, of course, just our luck, we happened to be in Paris for their Fête de Musique, which is their music festival.
It's the longest day of the year, and it's like the whole city turns into these like mini clubs with DJs and bands, and
all
all
over,
the like the big
outside.
monuments are like have like DJs and stuff at them. Like it's really cool, but we didn't know that.
Yeah, we weren't expecting it. Obviously, didn't do enough research.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was people everywhere. So that was fun to navigate. And
try and get through. But there's
Yeah.
so many people. We were like, what the heck is happening? And it's also, I guess, Men's Parents
Week.
Men's
Fashion.
Paris Fashion Week. Seeing so many people was super cool, but it was just a little bit overwhelming because we weren't expecting it, and it was Men's Fashion Week.
I gotta be up here.
Sorry. It was Men's Fashion Week here in Paris, so it's that also, I guess, played into how many people were here. Yeah, so it's cool. Today we have, we're going on a river tour of the Seine River. I think that, I don't know how you pronounce it. Seine, I think. So we're doing that, and I think we're gonna try and do like a bus tour, like the big bus tours, just to see all of the different things in Paris.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy.
Yeah.
And rainy.
Rainy.
So we're gonna see what we do. We might not film much. I really hope we do, but we'll see.
Yeah. And then tonight we have the Moulin Rouge.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm excited.
I'm really excited too. I don't really know. I think it's like a burlesque type of show. So we'll see. But we're really excited. It's our last night with everybody here. It's our last night in Europe. Crazy! In just a couple days we'll be stateside and back in New Mexico. Total mixed feelings. I feel like we're never gonna stop saying that. But yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
All right, what did you get from Vouv? Ooh.
I got the cutest little mini fridge, and look what it has inside.
Wow. That's so cool.
We are getting ready to go to the Moulin Rouge. Are you excited?
I am. I don't know what this is.
Let's turn this way for lighting.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. You look incredible.
We are all
That's all that
dressed up. We'll give you a full body shot in a little bit, but we are headed to the Moulin Rouge. I think it's like a burlesque-ish show, so we don't really know what to expect.
Probably can't film it if that's what it is. But
Yeah. We don't want to show the tatas free on the internet. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really excited, and we can't wait to tell you all about it. If we can film, we will. But if we can't, then we'll just give you a nice little synopsis afterwards. We also, the package that we got, it's a half bottle of champagne as well per person. And one of the people in our party doesn't drink, so we're all gonna split that bottle, I think. So we'll see how we feel afterwards. We already, oh, I don't know where it
I don't know
is.
where it is. I think it was
Right there. We already caved
This one's
a
gone.
bottle of rosé
But
that we
had
got at
to.
Boob.
We
I
had
love
to
it.
because
Yeah.
we didn't want to take this on a plane. It's extra weight, so we're just being responsible. That's
Exactly.
what we're gonna say.
Yeah. We caved that bottle already, so we'll see how we feel afterwards. But
Yeah.
if not, we'll update you guys in the morning. And yeah, we're excited. Woo!
morning.
Hi, everybody.
It is our last day in Paris and our last day in Europe.
So crazy. So sad.
Yeah.
So happy, though. All the feels, all the emotions.
Every of the emotions, yeah. I'm ready to be back in the States, but I'm so gonna miss it here. So gonna miss it here.
Yeah.
Right now we're kind of just hanging out in the park. We checked out of our hotel. We woke up later because we didn't get home from Moulin Rouge until like 2 a.m. last night. So,
but it was 100% worth it.
So cool. Yeah, so cool. If you have the opportunity, you're in Paris, go do it. It's so worth it. It's such a cool show.
You have to be of age.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a burlesque show, and
There's some nudity.
Yeah.
There's some, not complete,
Yeah.
obviously, but
enough. Like we walked in and they were like, no phones, no filming. Like if you pull your phone out, you'll have issues. So we didn't do it. But it was okay. We got to just enjoy it, and it was cool.
Awesome.
It was really cool.
It was like one of the coolest shows I've ever seen in my life. Like the way they even had like contortionists.
Yeah.
They had this like roller skate duo that was super cool. This other duo, there's two guys that like were so strong, and the way that they were like holding each other up, I don't know, it was so cool.
So that was easily my favorite part. That was so cool. I wish we could like show you what we're talking about, but can't. Oh well. But yeah, we're left all of our stuff at the hotel. We decided to go around, just be in the city a little bit longer, enjoy our last moments in Europe. Looked for some suits for me because I'm officiating a wedding in September. Didn't find anything, but that's okay. We got some ideas, so that'll probably be a video in the future.
Yeah. Overall, we have mixed emotions about leaving and going back to the States and stuff, but we're gonna take you guys along for the journey.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
See what our next adventure is.
I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good to. Sorry, we're right behind the street, but it's okay. I think it's gonna be good to like step into the new chapter and see where life takes us in the direction we go. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be really good, but definitely bummed to be leaving Europe. But it's okay. It is what it is. We got our flight at 8 p.m. So we're just gonna do some walking around, probably stop at a little cafe, grab some drinks and just kind of relax before we head to the airport. And then, we're flying Norse Airlines. So we'll do a video about that, just kind of talking about our experience with Norse because they're pretty new and we've never flown them. So we're just gonna film the experience and share what that experience was like. So stay tuned for that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Join the community. We'd love to have you. And thanks for coming along with us on this journey. If you've been here since the beginning, you are the best. If you've joined along the way, you're also the best. Everybody's a winner. So
unless you're not subscribed,
then
just kidding.
Fix it. Then fix that. But thank you guys so much for watching. All of our socials will be linked down below, our Instagram and TikTok, as well as the Moulin Rouge grouping tour that we did. I don't know what it's called, but we did like the canal cruise or the river cruise as well as Moulin Rouge together. So if you want to do that experience as well, that's going to be linked down below.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
We'll see you guys in the States.
In the States, crazy.